Hey, how's it going, all you lovely people at Doorshutter, coming back to you with episode 13 of the Direwolf20 1.20 mod pack. And today, we are going to be getting into the enchanting apparatus shenanigans. That's what we're going to get into, okay? So I've got the arcane core, the enchanting apparatus, and 8 arcane pedestals to get this accomplished. So first things first, arcane core, enchanting apparatus, go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, diagonal 1. 1, 1, 1, 2, 3. Accidentally placed that wrong. 1, 2. There we go. And then, of course, we've got 4 chests. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Lectern. And this is going to pull source, I hope, from that. It may not be pulling source. Did that not require source? You know what? I'm not even going to question it. I don't even know if we needed source for that, in all honesty. But the next thing we need to look at is the Bookworm Charm, which requires the bound script, I believe. Maybe not that. Hold on. Ritual. Let me pull out my book here. Where is spellbook? If we look here and we look for bookworm, this thing right here. For some reason he's spazzing out. Bookworm charms can be used on a storage lectern to increase the number of accessible inventories. Augment a ritual of awakening with a book and quill. So augment a ritual of awakening. So ritual of awakening. So this right here is what we'll need. And this should give us what we want once we give it a book and quill. Alright, so that sounds fantastic. Let me quickly get 2 of these for right now. 2 of the charms, and we'll be right back. Alright, so we should look at getting a ritual brazier here. We do need this, and this is not going to be too expensive, it looks like. We just need to get another arcane pedestal, which requires a little bit more resources here. So I need some stone. I need some gold nuggets, and we should be able to get this here. So arcane pedestal, this is going to be on the 7th page. It's usually towards the very last page for some reason to get the source stone recipe. Not 100% sure why it's done that way, but it is. And just know it's stone surrounding a source gem. It's easier than what I just did, but oh well. Ritual brazier. And what we should be able to do now is get a book and quill. Try to jump the gun a little bit there. Don't know if you could tell. Feather, ink sac, and a book. This, and this. We're going to need, of course, 1 more of these. And we have plenty of books on me. I don't need to grab another one. Okay. And let's give this a shot here. So let's go out here. Looks like a good spot to just set this up real fast. Tablet of Awakening. Book and quill. And right click. Bookworm Charm. Tablet of Awakening. Book and quill. Also, every time you right click on this, it's going to activate the book and quill. Just escape. And then, of course, right click again. And then it'll give us Bookworm Charms here. Okay. And I think the other thing is we want the wand from ours. This thing right here. Which is 2 source gems, a stick, and some gold. So this, and this should give us what we want. So if we just place this here, that there, stick in the middle, this should give us the wand that we're looking for. And this should be what we need to link things, I think. There we go. Okay. So we're going to just set this inside here. I think there is a 30 block limit on this, so we do need to be careful with that. But let's get bookworm, bookworm, and we can then not a valid inventory. So if we come over here and we actually look at getting a drawer controller, let's look at functional storage. Controller. This thing right here. Let me quickly craft this and we'll be right back. Alright, so we've got the storage controller. The next thing I want to get is the sophisticated controller as well. The sophisticated... Yes, this thing right here. Storage controller. This isn't too expensive. Is this a specific chest? It is. So we need to get one of the barrels from sophisticated storage. I don't think I've really ever made one of these, so we'll do it on camera real quick here. I don't think I want to use a barrel. I think I want to use a normal chest. Just like that. And then we're going to need... This is actually a little bit more pricey with redstone on this one. So that is 6. That. Let's just do this real quick. Make it faster. And then planks. And then we need the linking tool. What is that called here? This thing right here. Storage tool. Perfect. So we're going to need a piece of redstone, piece of iron, and an ender pearl. So redstone torch. Sticks. There's a storage link. So what we can do with this, I think, is... Is this how we do this? Yeah, so those are normal chests. And then I think what we should be able to do is with the Dominion wand, set the position. Is that how that works? There we go. Inventory added. So this is all of our sophisticated storage stuff. Of course, we don't have access to these two chests. Those are iron chests. So if we really wanted to, we can get... I believe we have to just set the position here. And then over here, right-click it. And then here, top one. Do that as well. So now we should see enchanted books and everything. How do we... Okay, there it goes. So there's all of our enchanted books. We should see gems in here as well. Let's see. We can do synchronized search. Sorting. Sorting by amount. Oh, that's cool. You can actually close the crafting table. Nifty. I kind of wish it was a little bit bigger on the scale, but there is no scalability options. And of course, we can scroll. Okay. I mean, this is going to make things a little bit easier anyway, right? It's not going to be too much of an improvement currently, but we'll get there. And with this, we're just going to place this down for a second. This is not going to be the placement that we're keeping, by the way, because I'm going to move this stuff. Just not right now. Okay. And then we should be able to lock everything. Do this. And then this. We should see cobblestone. Dirt. Actually, I don't think I really have any of that in there, do I? Let's go put some of this away. There we go. Now we should see cobblestone in there. Some dirt. Cobblestone. Yeah, there we go. But that is basically the storage lectern, right? There is also, of course, the ability to put chests next to it, and it will detect those automatically. You don't have to set a position with that. But this is actually really cool. So, the reason we have the bookworms here, by the way, is because this actually can only do 8 per bookworm, 8 inventories per bookworm. And you can see we're at 4 inventories. The more we add, of course, the more we will need bookworms. But for right now, this should be pretty decent. Can I... Is this too far away? This is a good question here. I'm hoping this isn't too far away, but we'll see. It's over here. Yeah, so that's not close enough, sadly. That would be pretty cool if we can get it over there, but we can't. That's alright. We'll stick with this. We'll probably do an ender chest to get all of that stuff over here anyway, but that is fantastic. A very quick and simple storage system. It's not the best. We don't have auto crafting or anything like that, but now we can actually kind of congregate everything and all that fancy jazz. So let's actually quickly look at getting an ender chest. We could look at this if we wanted to. I think we could. We just need the Enchanter's Eye and another Scry Crystal. I believe that's what we're looking at here. So 4 Ender Pearls. 1, 2, 3, 4. Blaze Powder. That's what that was, right? 4 Blaze Powder. Let's go check this out here, because I wanted to look at this. I just need 1 glyph if I do this, though, and I don't know if I have it actually currently, so we'll see. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Scry Crystal. Let's look at the Interact glyph, which is a tier 1 glyph, which would require some Manipulation Essence. We could do this. That's not a problem. So let's quickly grab more pedestals. Pedestals. So I need these. 7th page. I'm kind of wondering how this actually does store items. I would assume it's just going to toss them randomly into that, into this. You can see they're actually carrying items back and forth, which is kind of cool. So they'll probably just randomly toss stuff back and forth, which is fine. I'm not too worried about that. But yeah, let's get that in there. So let's grab 3 of these. Okay. And then we're going to want the imbuement. Is that what it's called? This imbuement chamber thing right here? Just a new one. That's fine. We're probably going to need to set up a handful of these anyway, so let's quickly... Let's take this out for right now. We'll use it in the future, but I want to use it for this right now. Okay. Manipulation Essence. This one right here. So clock button, source gem. Clock button, source gem. Clock button, source gem. And redstone. Kind of forgot that. So 2 redstone real fast. Whoops, I kind of forgot. We have this. We can use this. So clock, redstone, source gem, and a stone button. Fantastic. So the clock, redstone, and button actually don't disappear when you do this, by the way. The only thing that does change is the actual the source gem. And what we can do is actually steal this chest here. Oh, we are getting quite a bit of goodies out of that. We could probably set this source jar right there, and that might pull from it. Keyword might. I think we might need a relay of some sort. Oop, I did not mean to do that. Unless this needs to be closer. It's not what I mean to do. Goodness gracious. There we go. That should craft it much, much quicker. Also, it will use like 2000 source. That is what it tells you. But you can see that this all stays, which is fantastic. So now we have manipulation, essence, and Bubin chamber setup. We'll set up the rest of them later. I'm not too worried about it right now. Kind of worried about the interact glyph. So we're looking at button, lever, pressure plate. So button, lever. I'm just going to go with all wooden, I guess. Pressure plate. Manipulation essence. And what was the last thing? Oh, that was it. Okay. So let's go here. We're going to look for interact. We're going to click select. And this should start pulling everything from the table. We should then have this. Okay. But we do need to take this, I believe. Where did that interact one go? We want to learn that real quick by just right-clicking it. And we're going to do touch, interact, create. Did that set the spell? Okay, it looks like it did. So what we should be able to do now is under this, put that down. And we actually have a wireless redstone, or wireless system. Also, the reason I put this down below here is because these guys can actually get in the way of it. So we want to just make sure it's not possible. But yeah, so now we have the ability, as long as this is chunk loaded, to access our items, which is pretty nifty. Very, very cheap way of doing this. So you can see we can kind of just fly way over here. And we can right click, and we've opened it. So we can dump in our items. All right, and with that, we are going to wrap this one up here. This has been fun. We are definitely going to be looking at several other storage options. Plight is going to be our kind of like last option that we're going to go through. I want to go through occultisms just because why not? We've looked at ours. I want to see what occultisms has to offer. And I think that'll be a fantastic thing. I'm super excited that we kind of got like a wireless wireless grid kind of situation going as well. And yeah, I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. This has been a blast. Stay awesome. Can't wait to see you there. Bye-bye.